Your 5 things to know on this Wednesday morning. Voters in Portland have rejected a plan to make changes to rent controls. 67% voted no on question A. The proposal would have eliminated the 5% cap on rate increases when a tenant voluntarily moves out. The Rental Housing Alliance of Southern Maine proposed the referendum question. In a statement, the group said it's disappointed in the result and worries about what it means for the future of housing in Portland.
Voters in Old Orchard Beach moved to adopt an ordinance to limit the size of marijuana businesses in town. Question 1 passed with more than 800 votes in favor. It will limit the physical size that dispensaries can take up. Now, according to the Portland Press Herald, some have said the restrictions would only benefit one person, Thomas Morris. He has applied to open up a store on the only property in town that meets the new standards. He has been pushing for the new ordinance, obviously, and says that's because he wants to prevent a marijuana megastore from opening up. Old Orchard Beach has just one available license for a marijuana dispensary. It is not clear when the town council will decide who will get that license.
Police in Southwest Harbor are now investigating the death of a woman as a hit and run. Amber Robbins was found dead in a ditch on Main Street on Sunday morning. An autopsy by the chief medical examiner shows she suffered from blunt force trauma. Investigators have not named any suspects.
A bill to raise Maine's minimum wage to $15 an hour will move forward. Both the House and the Senate gave preliminary approval this week. It does still face opposition, though, from Governor Mills. If it gets approved, the wage increase would take effect in January. Maine's current minimum wage is $13.80 an hour. Only 3 states in the country have a minimum wage that's above $15 an hour. Those states are Massachusetts, California, and Washington State.
Lawmakers in Washington are putting more pressure on Russia to release Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich. Yesterday, the House voted unanimously on a resolution calling for his immediate release. It's a symbolic gesture, but it is meant to show support for Gershkovich and his case. The resolution also calls for the release of Paul Whelan, an American businessman who has been in Russian prison for 5 years. The editor-in-chief and publisher of the Wall Street Journal issued a statement applauding the resolution and saying that they will not rest until Gershkovich is allowed to return home. All right, one more look at that weather.
Yeah, we will actually see a little sun today, which will be nice because we obviously didn't yesterday. And we'll get a little more tomorrow, but these days won't be perfect. There's still a threat for a shower and a high around 70. Friday a little warmer, 75, probably popping some storms in the afternoon. Saturday, not looking great at the moment, cloudy, cool with occasional showers in the 60s. Sunday will develop sun, and by the afternoon I think the sun will be out and it'll be good, and barbecues and all that good stuff for Dad.
Just think how much money we've saved on air conditioning this month.
Great. We've had to use it for heat though.
That's true. Oops.